Monkey lived on the bank of the Ganges. Every morning when the sun would rise, he would wake up saying, "Woohoo, aren't I lucky?" As he looked down on the river Ganges, he would see so many saints and so many sinners flagellating themselves, bathing, trying to absolve themselves, or indeed were dreaming of their ancestors as well. But Monkey looked at all the rose apples in his trees and he said, "I had the gift of everything," which meant he had life giving him that gift. Now one day, upstream, Crocodile swam, and suddenly when Monkey saw him coming down, he began to pluck all the rose apples and threw them down as gifts. But Crocodile didn't understand that, and as he opened his great big jaws, one of the rose apples popped in, and his saber-sized tooth cut it open, and the juices from that rose apple began to coat his great thick tongue. He was transformed. And Monkey said, "You liked that, didn't you? Hey, I'm Monkey." And Crocodile introduced himself. And so they became firm and fast friends. Every day at 11, Crocodile swam up, and Monkey and he would chat about the forthcoming seasons of sports, politics, celebrities, the stock market, everything you can think that men possibly do. Time passed. And one day Monkey said, "Hey, Crocodile, do you have a wife?" And he said, "Yeah." And so Monkey threw him a rose apple as a special gift. Crocodile swam across the river, and there was Mrs. Crocodile hanging out the washing. Well, it actually consisted of sheets of scales. And there were the little eggs hatching with little crocodiles, and on the spit was a great big black Indian water buffalo. Crocodile, without wasting too much time, popped the rose apple into her mouth. Her great big jaws crunched it, and as the juices of the rose apple slided over her tongue, she said, "Delicious, divine, where did you get it?" And he said, "Oh, I have a friend who owns a rose apple tree." And she said, "Oh, a friend. Here I am doing all this work, and you have a friend and the time of day to chat. I'm leaving." He said, "What? So suddenly?" She said, "Well, you can do all the work, and you can have this owner of the rose apple tree bring a maid to clear up after you." He said, "Please." And she said, "Well, I might stay if I have the sweetest heart on earth." Monkey seems to be eating so many of those rose apples. Crocodile had a thudding headache. It sounded like the blades of a helicopter had got stuck in his head. He didn't sleep that night, but early next morning, before the sun could rise, he was there. And Monkey said, "Did she like it?" "Oh, wow, did she love it," said Crocodile. "In fact, she loved it so much that you've been invited to dinner." And Monkey said, "Wow, but I don't have anything to wear. I don't have any gifts to take." "Oh, you've given gift enough," said Crocodile. "Look, what are you worried about?" Monkey said, "Well, I can't swim." "Don't worry," said Crocodile. "Sit astride my back and I'll take you across." So Monkey did, taking some rose apples under his arms as more gifts. As he sat astride Crocodile's back and they began to swim, the water began to rise swiftly up Monkey's knees, his thighs, his waist, his chest. And Crocodile said, "Monkey, actually, you're invited to be dinner." Monkey said, "Oh, what a strange custom. How different crocodiles are from monkeys. We normally have a feast and offer it to our guests." "Why? And what's brought this about?" said Monkey. Crocodile said, "Well, my wife wants the sweetest flesh on earth, and I told her you owned a rose apple tree and that we were friends." "Oh," said Monkey. "Well, we can solve that. You see, I always keep my sweetheart up in the rose apple tree. When I go out, I wear my bitter heart. So if you race me back to that tree, I can wear my sweetheart and come down." "Sure," said Crocodile, illuminated, elevated at the prospect of keeping his friend and indeed retaining his wife. So they swam in a flash, came to the rose apple tree. Monkey clambered up swiftly, if you can clamber up swiftly, and he said, "Foolish crocodile, how can you betray friendships? More than that, how can you betray trust?" And true, simple tale, but so significant, not just for self-reflection, but in every walk of life, when everybody wants to climb over everybody to get somewhere, and they know that it's nowhere.